Hundreds of motorcyclists hitting the road across Texas, not just to enjoy the ride, but also to raise awareness for a very important cause, the annual Bikers Against Child Abuse 100-mile ride. And joining me to talk about it today are Riser, Z-Man, and Attica, all the way from the Fort Worth chapter of Bikers Against Child Abuse. First of all, welcome to the studio today.
Thank you.
I hope you had a good drive over from Fort Worth today.
A little chilly.
Little chilly, a little wind in your hair, I guess. But let's talk about bikers.
Maybe you.
Bikers Against Child Abuse. You guys work towards a very worthy cause.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. So abuse in all of its forms creates a element of fear in children. They're afraid of their abuser. They're afraid of the abuse continuing. They're afraid of the unknown, going to court and having to face a group of people that they don't even know and have to testify. Bikers Against Child Abuse exists to empower these children to no longer feel afraid of the world that they're living in. And we do this by adopting these kids into our biker organization. We hold a small ceremony. They get their own motorcycle vest, or what we call a cut. Mm-hmm. They get their own road name that they get to choose. Most importantly, though, they're surrounded by strong men and women that will do anything they can to help prevent that abuse from happening again. And when a child feels that they've got a bunch of people that have their back, especially big, strong bikers, that's pretty empowering.
You mentioned big, strong bikers. I mean, let's just talk about it. I feel like when you think of bikers, for a lot of folks, they do think of those rough and tumble guys, and you think about dealing with kids. There's a juxtaposition there, I imagine, that for those kids makes them feel pretty safe.
Yeah, absolutely right. We just did an adoption just last weekend, and the little 6-year-old girl just lit up when she saw all of these big, bad bikers there for her, and she wanted us to play with her on the playground. Mm-hmm. So we did, and to watch people like Attica going down a slide at a playground, but to see the reaction from that little girl from being afraid of everything in the beginning to bowing up against the people that she was playing with in the park, is just one of the most heartwarming things you can imagine.
I wonder if there's something there about maybe someone she might just on the surface be afraid of, and then you find out that she can hang out with you guys and you're safe. It really makes a big difference for these kids. And this is National Child Abuse Prevention Month in April, and that's why you guys are choosing this time, I imagine, to get the word out.
Exactly right. This event is an awareness event. It's not just for the bikers. We want everybody to come and ride with us for sure, but that event's going to go on all day, and it is for the entire community. We will have resources from many different vendors, children advocacy centers, hospitals, and so on there all morning long to help the community understand what resources are available to them as they need assistance with their kids. And it's a celebration. We're going to have the School of Rock. All these great, talented kids perform all morning long. And so all day long, all kinds of great events, great things going on, food, music, fun. And the number one thing is to help us remember that child abuse is wrong, and we're here for the kids.
Boy, certainly a message we need now more than ever. I'm curious for each of you, which came first, the interest in biking or the interest in helping these kids out?
I think most of us probably got our start at a young age with motorcycles, and then just gravitated towards this worthy cause.
Yeah, and I imagine the group herd mentality kind of helps there too.
It does, and BACA is international. They're in 19 different countries, 48 states, 26 chapters just here in Texas.
So. A lot of guys helping out, a lot of guys and ladies helping out, as you mentioned, for the community members who are seeing this today and say, hey, you know what, I want to support this mission, I want to get involved. What do they do?
Well, they can certainly go to bacaworld.org and they can get to all of our information. This Saturday, we'd love to see you at American Eagle Harley and have you come and visit with us. Look for somebody with a BACA patch on. We'll tell you all about the mission. If you ride and you'd like to ride and help us battle abuse for these kids, we'd love to have you.
Boy, a great cause, and as someone who cares about this kind of stuff a lot, I appreciate y'all's work. Attica, Z-Man, and Riser, if you want to join them, their 100-mile ride is this Saturday. It's at 7:30 a.m. You can just show up at the American Eagle Harley-Davidson on I-35 in Corinth. Attendance is free, and again, they mentioned the website, bacaworld.org, if you would like to join them.